Hey guys, welcome back to CardSpot. My name is Ethan and today we have a little Edison taste for you. So this is first place deck list from my last Edison locals. Shout out to Mike for taking it out with a very spicy Earth Machine list. So let's just get right into it. So we're kicking it off with 2 Ancient Gear Gadget Dragon to special summon off Gear Town. We got 1 Ancient Gear Golem because he's just awesome. 3 Battle Fader for Tribute Fodder. And for blocking attacks because the deck's pretty low on traps. 1 Trooper to mill your fortresses and Treeborn Frog, and also other Earths for the Gigantes. This card is actually, I think, pretty underrated in Edison. It sees a decent amount of play in Goat, but when it's destroyed by battle, it destroys all spell and traps on the field, so it's basically a heavy storm. Has good synergy with Gear Town, as well as popping all of your opponent's stuff, which is quite nice. 1 Gauze, because your Gear Towns don't generally hang around too long. A Jinzo, because we're not playing a lot of traps, it's a machine, and we got plenty of tribute fodder. Machine of Force, searchable free discard for Fortress, 3 of them, and 3 gear frames to search them, and 1 Peacekeeper to search the gear frames. 1 Grand Mole, so obviously we all know what Mole does, it's a solid earth monster. This is some of the spice, so 1 Creator, so this one is really interesting. You can discard a card or send a card from hand to grave and special summon a card back, and because you play so many huge guys, there's actually decent targets for this. And if you've just got like a dead fortress in hand or something like that that you kind of don't care about being in the graveyard, it's kind of free. 1 Treeborn Frog, this is also some spice, so because you don't play a lot of traps and your field spells aren't generally hanging around, you quite often do have a free field, and then it is good tribute fodder. A Brain Control for tributing, Foolish for your Treeborn or your Fortress, Gaia Power to set over your Gear Towns to get your Gadget Dragon, 1 Heavy Storm, 1 Limiter Removal because obviously everything's machines, 1 Mausoleum because we are playing a lot of high level monsters, 1 MST, 3 Terraforming because it's basically a field spell deck, 3 Compulse because it's a chainable trap, 1 Solemn and 1 TT for the power traps. For the extra, we have 2 Chimerotech Fortress Dragon because we are playing machines. If the opponent sides in Cyber Dragon, we can use it too. 1 Catasta, 1 AFD, 1 Arcanite, 1 Armory Arm, 1 Black Rose, 1 Brio, 1 Colossal, 1 Doomkaiser, 1 Yugioh, 1 Stardust, 1 Thought Ruler, 1 Godems. I go through that all very quickly because the deck doesn't actually play any tuners itself, so it's simply just if we brain control a tuner, then we can make something with it. The side deck, we have a Caius, because it is another really solid 1 tribute monster, 2 Cyber Dragons, in case we're playing against machines. It's also a really good way to out a Catasta, because this deck does kind of lose to Catasta. 3 Fossil Diners, 1 Trunade for pushing through the OTKs, 2 Lightning Vortex, because this deck in testing really struggles with a dupe lock. It basically has no way to out a dupe lock in the main deck apart from like Compulse or Brain Control. Mind Control, Zombie World, 1 Oppression, 2 Skill Drain, and 1 Dust Shoot. So this is Mike's list. Hopefully I've done it a bit of justice explaining it. Let's get into some matches. Alright, here we go. First match. Hit them with the U2. Lose the rock, paper, scissors, so they are going to go first. Let's see what they've got. Got the brilliant fusion sleeves. I like it. Okay. So it's got a Gear Frame, Search, Fortress, Pitch, Force. We got a Gear Town with Gigantes pop. Yep, your green gadget is fine. We're not going to hit you with the Herald of Orange Light. So going for the red. Okay. So Gadget's an interesting matchup because... Ooh. What can we do here? It depends really what this back row is, because we can get 2 Gadgetron Dragons, a Gear Frame, and a Fortress, which is what, 6k. That is enough for game as long as that back row isn't something. Do we just go for it? Or do we just play a little slightly? Well, we're always doing this first, so let's declare Gear Frame here. Go grab Fortress. It's really tempting to go all out. It's so tempting. But what is this back row? If it's a Mirror Force, we just get punished. I think I just want to pitch Force to special summon Fortress. I think we'll just keep our Gadgetrons back a little bit and let's just go into battle here and see if we can bait out whatever this is. Ah, it is a compulse. Okay. Sure. That's fine. Main phase 2, I don't think we really need to do anything else here. If they don't set another back row, like, that's a shame. We could have actually gamed them there, because we could summon the Gigantes by banishing the Machina Force. So we would have had Gearframe Gigantes, Fortress, 2 Gadgetron Dragons, but it is what it is. If they... Ooh, Solidarity's fine, yep. At least they don't have Ultimate Offering. So that's a 2k yellow gadget. So that will be able to attack over Gearframe. But we can still bring out 2 Gadgetron Dragons and a Gigantes. We could actually bring out... Oh no, we can't. We don't have another machine in hand for the Fortress. So we're going to take 200 here. That's fine. Main phase 2, don't set any more back row. Okay, it's just one. Oh, another terraforming. Okay, main phase 1. We could just Gear Town, Mausoleum, normal summon this. Or we ram the Gigantes into this, destroy the back row. Pop our own Gear Town. I kind of don't hate that. And then just keep... Okay. Let's do this. Special summon by banishing Force, because Force is just dead. Thinking here. Are you gonna... Good, okay. Let's go battle. If we need to, we can always pop our own Gear Town. Any response? Yep, sweet. We take 100 and declare. Okay, alright. We got a bottomless out of there, cool. So we can now declare Gear Town. Sweet, go get a Gadgetron Dragon. Which is where? There. Alright, and now we can just get over this yellow gadget. I feel like that's a pretty good deal for 100. Do we want to set anything else here? Nah, I don't really think so. I think we'll just pass. We can always Gear Town into a Gaia Power with these terraformings as well. In fact, we could Gear Town into a Mausoleum into a Gaia Power. I can't believe we just had game turn 1. Would it still have been game? They had a gadget. We had... Oh yeah, Gearframe's fine. Sure. We had a gadget, we had... Well, they had a gadget rather. We had Gearframe, Gigantes, 2 Ancient Gear Gadgetron Dragons. Aww. Yeah, that's fine. Bring out your dude. Be really nice to have a fader here. But we do not. Yeah, this is going to be a lot of damage. We take the 18. See, this would be a position where Gauze is actually decent. Like, when I saw the list, I was kind of iffy on the Gauze, but don't set a back row. Don't you dare set a back row. Damn it! I just want to attack freely. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, let's see what we get. Ooh! A Jinza. Okay. So this is interesting because that does put our Mausoleum a bit better. The problem is... we could still go for double Gadgetron Dragon. We can discard for Fortress now. Okay, I think let's Terraforming and make sure that we can get to a 3rd Gear Town. I think we're just going to have to push. We do have What are we? 5 to 4, so we're up 1 card. They normal summon green, which adds red, and then they summon yellow to add the green. So, is that last card in hand a red gadget? Thinking here, let's just check the log. Yes, okay, so last card in hand is just a red gadget. So we're not too worried about that. Let's set this gear town. And then to grave to set another one. And declare this gear town effect. Cool. Always get the one from the deck first so that we don't draw it. Alright, so we got a Gadget on field. We've got the option to get another one if we search a mausoleum. Or we just search the Gaia Power. The Gaia Power doesn't really do anything though because they're Earth as well. So I think we just search the mausoleum here. The Jinzo is an interesting one because they can't activate spell and traps while they can't activate spell and traps while the Ancient Gigodrotron is attacking anyway. So it's like, do we really need the Jinzo? Because here I can attack with one, they send the gear frame, attack with the other, they pop one of these theoretically, or they pop. Yeah, I think that's probably the best way to do it, and then main phase 2, summon the Jinzo, because we don't want the Jinzo to get popped. Cool. Gonna declare the fortress. What are you gonna target? Yeah, sure. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. Do we even want to summon the Jinzo right here? It's only 1,000 life points. Just depends. What could that back row be? They aren't going to have, unless they draw another machine, they're not going to have enough to bring that back. Yeah, okay, let's do this. And declare. Not 10,000, just 1,000. Normal summon the Jinzo. And pass the turn. Okay. If we draw another machine, we can bring out Fortress next turn. We've turned their traps off. We know they have a red gadget and an unknown in hand. What are they going to do about this? They're going to pass. Alright, sweet. We will take game 1. Okay, what do we want to side? We will probably be going second. So the Cyber Dragons seem kind of good. I don't really want the Gaia Power in here because that's doing nothing. I think Trunade could be good to try and push through. Maybe Caius. Actually, the Lightning Vortexes could be good. It's good removal for the Machina Fortress. I think that's probably... yeah, that's good. All good going second cards. So we drop the Gaia Power. I think we can drop the Terraforming by 1 as well because of that. Not a big fan of the Foolish here. I think maybe for this we drop the Creator as well. And one more, probably the Treeborn. Yeah, I think that's fine. Alright, let's see how game 2 goes. So pretty happy with that game 1. I'm glad that we still took it out even if we could have won it. Ooh, opening Cyber Dragon, you like that. Love to see it. Alright, starting off with a red Gadget, that's fine. We do have a Gear Town with no way to pop it, so we're not over blessed with plays. I think here is probably just set the TT. Ooh, look at all those back row. Okay, it's probably a Starlight Road in there somewhere. Okay, main phase, no Dust Shoot. If I set this TT, I feel like it's going to get Dust Tornadoed. But that's okay, because I'd rather have a 3k Chimera Tech than a 2k. Oh, no Dust Tornado, alright. Does that just mean the TT is going to get Starlight Roaded? Let's see. We'll bring down the yellow. I don't want to TT that, that's fine. I'd rather save the TT for like a Machina Fortress or something. And just Cyber Dragon away these. Maybe the back row is a Solidarity as well. But we'll just take the 2-5 for now. And they pass the turn. Okay. Ooh. Jinzo, you say? Okay, so we could Cyber Dragon away their guys and then tribute for Jinzo. That could be interesting. Let's special summon and attack Cyber Dragon. This is gonna bait a bottomless. In that case, we'll chain TT. And just wipe out all of their guys as well, and it keeps our Cyber Dragon in the grave. Not that that really does anything. We could Fader here for a tribute for Jinzo next turn, so I think that's fine. I think we just pass. Because we know that they have a green Gadget in hand, and that's it. They may flip up Solidarity here, but Jinzo does get over Gadgets with Solidarity. That is all G, my dude. Go get that red Gadget. So they do have 2 Gadgets in grave. The Pitching Force for Fortress. Okay, sweet. Let's just special summon Fader here. And that battle phase. Okay, so, ooh. Heavy Storm's pretty good. So we can set the Gear Town, activate Heavy Storm. Do we set the Gear Town? Do we set the Gear Town, summon Jinzo, activate Heavy Storm so that it turns their Starlight Road off? That could be kind of cool. Okay, let's do that. Banish for Jinzo. Alright, cool. Yes! Got him! Oh, 2 Starlight Roads? Let's go, Jinzo! My man! Alright, declare the Gear Town. Go grab a Gadgetron Dragon. That is so good. Oh dear. Okay, so they still have a red Gadget in hand. So let's attack over the green first. Just in case they want to pop the Jinzo. And then attack over the Fortress and see what they want to pop. If they pop the Gadgetron Dragon, I'm kinda okay with it. But surely that... Okay, yep. Alright, well that puts Gigantes online for next turn. But so far the traps are offline, so we'll take it. Alright, they're playing a very trap heavy build. It's like the Machina Gadget control. If you saw the first ever Edison video that we did on the channel, or the style of video, you'll know that that's a very trap heavy deck. Yellow Gadget comes down, that's fine. So we know that they've got a red in hand, which means they can bring this Fortress back by pitching the green and the red if they want to. But they don't want to. Okay. Is that game? 6-5, we got 2-4, 19. So that's 3-4, 4-2, 5-4. No, it's not game. But yeah, they searched a red, and then yellow searches green. So they know that this is red and green Gadget, so they could pitch both for Fortress. So I kind of want to keep the brain control for that. So I think for now, let's just special summon Gigantes by banishing this. And just get in for some damage. You get 700, take 24, potentially, unless this is like a Book of Moon. No, cool. Alright. Yeah, I think I'm happy to pass the turn there. So we're on 34. They summon a gadget, search a gadget, dump both gadgets for fortress. Yeah. That's fine. Oh, no targets? Ah. Yeah, maybe no targets? Okay, sure. What are we attacking over? Just the Jinzo? Sure, I'll take 100. That's fine. Ooh, gear frame's nice. Okay. Can we kill them this turn? I mean, we don't, if this is a trap, we don't have anything to stop it. We could brain control and just tribute them, but I mean, we could ram it with Gigantes, but that doesn't seem worthwhile. We could just brain control for this. Tribute them both for Gadgetron Dragon, and then they can't activate this. Kill their Gadget. I think that's good enough. So we'll go brain control, target the fortress. And then we'll go to grave for Gadgetron Dragon, and they bottomless that? Sure. Sure. They just have a Gadget now, and we have a gear frame. Yeah, I'll pass the turn there. Hopefully they don't play a second force. That would be unfortunate. Yeah, sweet. I'll just take 1400. What's is it? 3-2. They're at 3-4. You're gonna set a back row? Yep. Oh, Card Troop is interesting. Card Trooper allows us to special the gear frame actually. So I think we just do this. Alright. Do we special some sorry, search the special the fortress. Do we special summon it here? Do we just try and attack over the Gadget for now? Because we can always special summon it after. Yeah, okay, cool. Yep, that's fine. Main phase 2. I think we probably should special summon it just to save on life points. And pass the turn. Very simplified game state here. Punished. What a punish. Yep. That was about the only top deck that would do it there. Damn. Alright, come on. That's not good. This is not good for us. If they draw a monster, we're out of it. That's a really unfortunate top deck. Okay, we're still in this. Come on. Come on, a summonable monster. Ah. It's not gonna do it. It is not gonna do it. Alright. So, we'll be going first this time around. We can put the trap dust shoot in. I think maybe the skill drains are actually worthwhile for the gadgets, because if we can turn the gadgets off, they start to lose a lot of their momentum. And our guys, like the Gadgetron, are bigger, so that's fine. I think we'll drop the Cyber Dragons and one Lightning Vortex. I think that's fine. Let's see how that rolls. Okay. That was so unfortunate, man. Top deck Smashing Ground. Oh, okay. If we go standby main. I think the play here is set Peacekeeper, set Skill Drain. It's kind of tempting to set the MST, but we could just keep it for the Gear Town. The limiter removal is pretty nice as well. So let's just do that. Do a classic T-set and pass. If they open a Gadget, we just flip the Skill Drain. Ah, damn it. Damn it. That's unfortunate. Would have been nice if that was a dust shoot too. Yeah, Gadget's fine. They pop the they destroy the Peacekeeper. We go get gear frame. Let me declare, please. Let's go grab the boy, the orange gadget. Put the peacekeeper in the graveyard. How many back row are we going to have to play through this time? Oh, just two. Just two. It's, oh, that's a nice one. Anything here? No, we're good? Okay. So, do we MST one of them, set the gear town, then heavy, so that they can't Starlight Road? I think we do that. So let's just MST this one. Got a TT, okay. And then set this one and heavy. Okay. I think we have game here. Go grab a Gadgetron with the limiter removal. I think we have game, because this is 3k, this goes up to 6k. We normal summon this, search the fortress, special the fortress, limiter removal for game. I think we're looking good. No Herald of Orange Lights. That's 6k, this goes up to 36. Yeah, it's... do we even need a special of the fortress? 6k, 36k, so that's 96, and this is 1200. We don't even need a special summon the fortress. Let's go battle. Attack. Damage step. Limiter. So lose 24. And then attack for game. Alright, we got it. The OTK with the limiter removal ancient gear Gadgetron Dragon. Alright, we haven't seen too much of the spice yet. We've seen just solid like ancient gear machines. But let's load up another match and see if we can get some of that spice off. Ooh, I like that. I like that icon. Alright, Paper Gang wins us the RPS. So we will get to start this one off. Let's see if we can maybe get the creator out this time. That'd be pretty sweet. This is an interesting hand. This is kind of a hand where we ideally just want to set the compulsion pass. So I think we'll do that. Now we have to probably watch out for Gauze. I don't know if in that last match they would have been playing Gauze since they were playing Solidarity. E is fine. E. I like how it's just an explosion behind it. E. Oh, Prisma. Is it Glads? Yep, that's fine. Dump your what? Oh, Necroid Shaman? Is it going to dump Necroshade? Yo, that's pretty cool. I think I'm just going to take the 1700 here. Don't set heaps of back row, please. One back row, that's nice, that's what I like. Okay. Anything in standby? No? Alright, so we have a Prisma. This is just till the end phase. Yes, that's back to being Prisma. So this is just once while it's in the graveyard, normal summon level 5 without tributing. Okay. So let's set the Gear Town. And then to graveyard, set another one, and declare Gear Town effect. Is that cool? That is cool. Alright. Let's go grab the boy. I'm just going to make sure this is hand deck or graveyard. Yep, so it's anywhere. So we could add the Gaia power here. Yeah, we might as well. I'm just going to assume that's okay. Yeah, do the thumbs up, they might be lagging a little bit. Gaia power to hand. And then put that to grave to set the Gaia power and declare the other gear town. Unfortunately this one does have to come from hand, but that's okay. We'll activate the Gaia power, so they go to 3-5 and they lose 400. I think that's right, yeah. Alright, let's get in for some damage. Can't activate spell and traps. Do you have honest? Boof. Okay. That's annoying. So honest makes it gain the attack, right? So we just take 17. I can't remember which one I attacked with, but we'll just go with that. I could compulse. Do I really want to? I don't think so. I will just pass the turn. That's so rude. Only I'm meant to have the damage step shenanigans. I did not foresee honest in a... I'm not even sure what deck this is. Prisma dumping Necroshade? Just a hero deck, I guess? Maybe pure heroes? It's gonna dump again. Yeah, dump another Necroshade, that's fine. Get your Necroshades out. Put it in defense. Okay, so you don't have another honest. Set monster. Set a bunch of back row. Alright. Fortress is interesting here. Because we could Mausoleum of the Emperor it out, but I don't really want to take another 2k right now. I think let's just start picking apart their field. So let's just attack into this Prisma, and we'll just pass the turn. Because they've got a bunch of spell and traps, but they can't activate them in the battle phase. Or, sorry, when this card declares an attack. Morphing Jar. Okay. Let's give them the thumbs up. Oh, yo. That's pretty sweet. They pitched a Prisma, an Ocean, and a Dolphin. Oh, no, just an Ocean and a Dolphin. Okay. We pitched a Fortress, which we can now pitch this Ancient Gear Golem for. We still have a Compulse on field. Did lose our Gauze and our Mausoleum, but I don't think that Gauze was going to really be able to be summoned anytime soon, unless we brought it up with Mausoleum. MST the back row. Do I want to chain it to the jar? I don't think so. Funny thing is, jar actually goes up to 1200 here. We're going to Necroshade. What are we doing here? Another E? Sure. Get Blade Edge, yep. Do they have enough? Do they draw into another Honest with Morphing Jar to make the Blade Edge huge? Sure. If they somehow kill the Gadgetron Dragon and it's going to look looking like a huge amount of damage, we do have the Fader as well. Oh, this is Earth, not Light. Whoops, my bad. Going for a Gaia. Does it have original attack? No. Okay. So this goes to 1750. What's that at? That 22, so I lose 27. So this would be game, so I have to Fader here. Why is Blade Edge Earth? I always thought he was light for some reason. Maybe that's just my bad. Okay. So this is kind of... My Gaia power is kind of a problem for myself now. Okay. Got anything in standby opponent? No. Alright. So we have some plays. We can bring that fortress back, which will make it 3k. We can summon Gearframe, summon another one, or we tribute for Jinzo. Tributing for Jinzo doesn't seem like the right play here. Let's just give him the thinky face. So we can pitch the Golem, special summon back the Gearframe. It's going to be at 3k. We can attack over the Gaia, potentially, depending on what their back row is. We can normal summon the Gearframe. I keep calling Fortress Gearframe, don't I? We can normal summon Gearframe, search Fortress, pitch Fortress and Card Trooper to special it out. So we would have Gearframe, Fortress, Fortress, and Fader. Yeah, we could then equip Gearframe to a Fortress. Okay, so let's do this. See if they've got anything for this. Any response here? Cool. So let's make this 1200. And then normal summon this Gearframe and declare effect. Skilly. Okay. Alright, alright. So this goes to 2200. Defense can't go lower than 0. Skillium Drain. I mean, we can put this back in their hand with Compulse, but they can bring it back out again. Well, let's just go battle and see if we can get over the Gaia. Skill Drain up, I can't equip Gearframe. Main 2. We'll set the Compulse. At least we don't lose to them attacking into the Fader with Skill Drain. That's something that I hadn't thought about. Okay. Hopefully they don't have another Blade Edge to summon with the other Necro Shade. Heavy. Let's think here. Do I bounce this? Then they have to. Yeah, I might as well. Solemn. Okay, well, nothing I can do about that. Yeah. I'm not going to waste time with that. That's it. Okay, so this is an interesting deck. So they're maining skill drains. Okay. The Dust Shoot's definitely coming in. I feel like the Oppression could be good here for the Miracle Fusions and the Inevitable Future Fusion as well. I definitely kind of want to keep in the spot removal of the Compulsors. Does Zombie World have any application if they like try and tribute summon the Blade Edge? This is tough. Okay, let's think here. Don't think Fossil Diner because they can easily attack over that with Stratos and Prisma and stuff. Maybe we want to bring the Caius in. We'll take out the Creator, take out the Treeborn and the Foolish. I'm kind of tempted to put a Lightning Vortex in as well. And just drop a Gaia power, because that really didn't help us at all. Alright, let's try this. This is a interesting deck. This might have to be... I might ask for the deck list for this. Because this is very cool. This is a hand and a half. We're kind of starting this one off the same way we did last time by just setting the compulse. Yeah. Set that and pass. Are we just going to lose 2-0 to this? Yeah, I have no response to that. What are you going to reveal to me? Divine Neos. Okay. Any 5? So, Aquadolphin, Neos Alias, Necroshade, and Aquadolphin. Cool, cool. Alright, so they're only playing 2 Necroshade. Set to pass. Okay. Oppression. Well, that's just a turn too late, isn't it? Okay. Do I just set the oppression and pass? Well, we have Gauze. They can't... Oh, they can Miracle Fusion. They can make Absolute Zero. We also have Fader. I don't think we need to set the oppression just yet. I'm just going to pass here. Because as soon as that oppression goes down, it turns our Gauze off. Yeah, that's fine. You can get your E. Yeah, grab the Stratos. That's fine. Yeah, that's all good. Get Blade Edge, yep. Blade Edge is online. I don't really want to compulse this. I could Fader it. Yeah, you know what? I will. Because we can brain control the Stratos and normal summon Gauze. Gear Town, hey now. Okay. I think that is the play then, right? Activate Brian control. 800. Target the Gauze, the Stratos. 2 Grave and Banish for Hardware Gauze. Cool. Let's just go for a Terraforming here. All gooch. Here... I think I'm just going to grab another Gear Town. And let's do the old set and regret. Declare Gear Town. Cool. Special the Dragon Boy. Let's try and get in. We'll go with Gadgetron first, because they can't declare. Okay, so we will banish that, and we don't have any more in the graveyard. Alright, let's see if Gauze gets in. Alright, cool. I'll take it. I will take it, and we'll set the oppression, and pass the turn. And they're going to get their large gentleman, and that's okay, because we can just compulse it. Yep, that is fine. Let's pretend you can banish one Neos, gains 500 attack. And they're going to get a Blade Edge here as well. I guess this counter is just denoting that it's attached to the Future Fusion, would be my guess. Banish your Stratos? Sure. I will compulse it, please. Set 1. Anything else? You're going to summon that Blade Edge? They banished the Stratos. I'm guessing they have a return from the different dimension. Stand by main. It's not really worth summoning this Caius right now. We have been drawing a bit bad. Let's just go battle. Mirror Force, sure. This is pretty bad. We have impression, so it can't get completely blown out, but we do suffer that blade edge, which is going to come down, I'm guessing right about now? Yep. Sure, that's fine. It is a normal Simone. Alright. Oh, what a draw. What a draw. Do we special summon this? Tribute for Caius, target blade edge? Because, I mean, yeah. To graveyard, special summon and attack. Is that all Gucci? It's not great. It makes that return real bad. But we'll go to battle. If it is return that they have set, we can impression it. Hero Blast. Oh. Yep. Oh man. When did that Neos get there? Did they dump it off heavy? Sure. Go grab the other one. We might lose this. This is interesting. Yeah, here's Neos. Miracle. Yeah. Guy. Oh, Absolute Zero. Ram. Yeah. Oh, okay, he's got Honest. So that'll make it what? 25, 25. GG. Alright, so we did lose that one, but the player, Bandit Cage, shout out to them, was kind enough to show us the deck profile, or the deck list. So this is something you might see me playing in the future. It's a bit more, I don't want to say memey, I feel like that kind of lowers it down. It's a bit more all or nothing. Very, very bricky. Even Bandit Cade said that themselves, that it's very bricky, but a lot of fun at the same time, and that's what I'm here for. So, you might see this coming up on the channel. But for now, that's our 2 matches. The video's gone on quite long. Unfortunately, we're 1 out of 2 for our matches today, but that's fine. We can't win them all. I don't want to always make it look like I'm just picking and choosing matches that we won. We had a really interesting match. Well, actually, both of them I feel like were really interesting matches, so that was cool. If you've enjoyed the video and you like these styles of videos, make sure to subscribe, because I'm doing these a little bit more often. We're still doing the openings. They're not going anywhere, but these I can also make for free, so it definitely helps me to sort of balance out how much it costs to make videos. Shout out to my very first channel member, Riv. Thank you very much. If you want to be like Riv and do the utmost and actually give me dollars to support the channel, which is crazy, it boggles my mind that people do that, and it's insane, especially in this economy. But if you want to, there's a join button down below. Otherwise, just keep on liking and subscribing, and that's good enough for me.